Welcome to the John Brown Alliance, where we don't fear, we fight. We have successfully recruited 1,000 veterans of foreign wars from the military base that we have around here. It's Joint Base Andrews. This is a base that Donald Trump, I think, may have come here once. It's located in Clinton, Maryland, and other cities. However, Maryland is also a very blue state. I predicted years ago that if there was to be an American Revolution, it was going to happen right here in the state of Maryland. Examples are our government officials going down to El Salvador to talk to leaders down there. I wouldn't call them leaders. I call them dictators. From Kilmar Garcia being detained down there with no due process. Kilmar Garcia. Sorry, I've been awake for maybe 24 hours. Personifies every person who lives in PG County. We are one of the richest multicultural counties in the United States of America. So we contribute money and pay some of the highest taxes, if not comparable to New York, the state of New York. And all these people that do the jobs that people don't want to do, they come to PG County. So Kilmar Garcia was just one of many stories. But he's not a Latino story. He's a black story. He's a Native American story. He's a person that came here to try to make money and escape oppression. Native Americans and blacks, for the most part, were born here and have been escaping the same thing. That being said, I would like white people to back off of black people and other people not being at your protest, because that's something you organize. That is absolutely the silliest notion ever. Simply because this is the first time white America has had to get out there and really defend themselves and their democracy. Because it is a known fact that the majority right now of the American military is black, Latino, and Native American, not white privileged people. So do me a huge favor when it comes to that, and don't go there. Because you really don't have a right to do that right now. You really don't. And black people, Native American people, Muslims, and others do not have to justify that. You came here and stole Native American land. You defend the white people that you now have here trying to promote fascism. While that's happening, I will say this. I, as a Native American and a black person, have an obligation through force to resist any type of authority that advocates killing my ancestors who are still alive, my father, and my children. Now, I don't have any children, but I do have a father and a mother. And according to the Second Amendment and the right to bear arms, I do have the authority to defend their lives. Now, whether that is construed as law or not, or whether I get shot down, I will do whatever it takes to ensure that my father and mother stay alive. That was a pledge of allegiance that you guys said we should have to the flag. For all you congressmen, Democrats and Republicans who are not standing up. In all honesty, Nancy Pelosi and people like you, we're not depending on you anymore. We don't care about you. We know that you betrayed us. We know that when you had a chance to stop this from happening, you did not. So we're going to move on. You have put us in a position that we have no other choice but to defend our families against the United States government. Period. I am a tax-paying citizen, and my parents have paid taxes all their lives. I paid into Social Security. I paid in disability, and now I'm disabled, but I will not sit here while you sit idle and do nothing. Be you an elected official in Maryland, be you an elected official in any other state, or the United States Congress or Senate. I will not sit idly by when you have a problem dictating to me what my rights are, and I know what they are by the Constitution. What I will do, probably, is die for this country. Unlike you. So if fear is your issue, then you need to find another job. And that's not just hyperbole. You need to resign, Nancy Pelosi, and get the fuck out. The Restoration League is a bunch of people in different communities that are open carry individuals that are set up to tape ICE raids where cops show up and abduct people, and they don't give their badge numbers or names. So those folks advocate peaceful living in their communities, honor and integrity to the Constitution. I can't say what they're going to do. All I can say is that you need to be aware. White Gestapos with Eric Prince and Doge or whatever are not going to just sit here and run across Prince George's County, Maryland, shooting up and busting into houses. It's not going to happen. We have stand your ground laws. We have king laws in some states. And we have something called civil defense. And we also have, what is it called? I can't remember what it is called. Anyway. We have laws that will protect Black and Latino Americans in Prince George's County right now against what you are trying. It's self-defense laws. In Prince George's County, not only can you defend yourself with gunfire and lethal force, but you can also defend someone who is being attacked in your home. What this says is, if somebody busts in your door, like Donald Trump claims you can do, in the state of Maryland, as long as they're over that threshold, if you kill them, or if you maim them, you are defending your home. So remember that. Now, If you're being scared to do that, think about living without your father and mother or your kids. Are you willing to sacrifice your children and your mother and your father and your ancestors for this? I mean, we fought this battle a long time ago. My parents don't deserve to fight this battle again. And your children don't either. So you have a choice to make on June 6th. Either you can go down to Washington, D.C. with all the other people that are tired of this shit and are ready for a change. If you want to call it a revolution, so be it. Or are you willing to do what 70% of the population did during the last election? I don't know about you, but I have a problem with control and absolute authority. But that is your future. Absolutely. So don't rely on these other people to defend your family. Don't rely on courts. Stop asking these stupid questions about how, Donald Trump should be arrested and all this kind of stuff. If you're that far behind the curve, you don't know anything about American law. Nothing. You need to read the Constitution. Then you need to read Project 2025. That is what is happening to you. The difference between me and you and everybody that voted for Donald Trump, I have honor and integrity. That's all I'm here for. So, for me, it's liberty or a body bag.